Purchasing a first-year model ATV is a lot like going on a blind date. Anticipations are high, but there's also the real possibility that things won't work out so well. When picking up our 2011 Kawasaki KFX450R test unit from Cycle Specialties in Cincinnati, Ohio, we felt like we were picking her up for our third or fourth date. We were still anxious, however our feelings of nervousness were long since gone. We know what the KFX likes, how it will react, and what it takes to really turn it on. We first met up with the KFX450 at Milestone Motocross Park in California. Our second encounter was a brief trail test, where we put several hours on the Kawasaki at the Badlands Off-Road Park in Attica, Indiana. Heading into our 2011 test, we knew that the KFX was soft-spoken but demanded respect, and how gifts from the aftermarket can really bring her out of her shell. Now in its fourth year of production, the KFX450R remains mainly unchanged since its inception, with the exception of a few improvements in reliability. Most notable was the wiring harness updates for better waterproofing. While some media sources are whining about a lack of updates throughout the 450 class, we believe that Kawasaki deserves a tremendous amount of credit for being one of only 3 manufacturers offering current model 450s, down from 7 just 2 years ago. Powering the KFX is a 449cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke engine that Kawasaki borrowed from the KX450F dirt bike back in 2008. Minor changes were made to the head and camshafts to give the engine a more ATV-friendly power delivery. The head features a 4-valve double overhead cam configuration. Titanium valves with aluminum valve spring retainers, along with a forged piston, reduce reciprocating weight for more efficient and reliable operation at high RPMs. The engine also features a trick, lightweight titanium head pipe and quick-change clutch cover, making clutch maintenance much easier. Along with its 5-speed manual transmission, the KFX is the only 450 on the market currently being produced with reverse. This is a huge advantage in the woods and will save you a lot of time on the motocross track if you blow a turn and get hung up on a berm. Kawasaki feeds the KFX its recipe of air and fuel via a 32-bit fuel injection system featuring a 42mm throttle body. Like the other fuel-injected machines on the market, the KFX features an open-loop fuel injection system, which measures throttle position and engine speed, along with air pressure and temperature, allowing it to adjust the air-fuel mixture for varying altitudes and air temperatures. You'll need to add an aftermarket fuel management system in order to compensate for the addition of a performance exhaust or other engine hop-ups. The same holds true for any fuel-injected sport ATV currently being sold. Electric starting comes standard, although Kawasaki offers a kickstart conversion for die-hard racers looking to shave weight. One of the biggest highlights of this machine is its chassis. The beefy aluminum frame was designed to be light and responsive, with high torsional rigidity. A single box tube lower front frame rail mounts the lower A-arms very close together. This allows for the use of longer A-arms and reduces unwanted bump steer. The A-arms feature steel construction and are set up with very little caster, an indication of the KFX's aggressive steering manners. Other chassis highlights include its lightweight, removable aluminum subframe and a cast aluminum swing arm that looks like a work of art. The swing arm was designed to complement the chassis, being both light and rigid, through its use of rounded edges, curved lines, and varying wall thicknesses. KYB shocks at both ends provide the KFX's suspension movement. The front shocks are preload compression and rebound adjustable, with a progressively wound spring providing a dual-stage setup. Out back, the KYB rear shock features a progressively wound spring and is equally adjustable. Plus, it has the additional feature of separate high and low speed compression damping. The front shocks control 8.5 inches of movement, while the rear wheels move a full 10 inches. The KFX was designed to be very stable, despite its trail-friendly width of 46.1 inches. It has a low stance, its engine is mounted low in the chassis, and despite its trail-friendly sized tires, it has a very low seat height of just 30.9 inches. Kawasaki even relocated the battery to the lower front frame rails in front of the engine to help get the machine's center of gravity down. Its wheelbase of 49.4 inches is a bit shorter than most of its competitors, undoubtedly part of Kawasaki's quest for responsive handling. The KFX is slowed by two dual-piston equipped hydraulic disc brakes up front and a single hydraulic disc brake in the rear. The rear brake features a lightweight pedal-style rotor, which reduces unsprung weight and provides better brake pad cleanout. A rear parking brake is equipped and is controlled by a left handlebar mounted lever. The KFX comes with a nice set of aluminum rims, with reinforcing rings in the rear wheels for extra durability in rocks and on punishing jump landings. The rear rims come wrapped in 21/710 front and 2010-9 rear Dunlop tires. The KFX450R's cockpit is adorned with a number of racy items, such as 1 1/8" Renthal fat bars, an adjustable reach front brake lever, quick adjust clutch perch, and a 2-tone seat cover. Taller riders can accommodate themselves by turning the handlebar clamps around, which move the handlebars slightly forward.